Hello. I think I'm holding the camera wrong. I don't know. Am I supposed to hold the camera like landscape or like a camera? I guess if you're like watching on a computer, you'd want the landscape, but sorry if I'm not doing this right. But anyways, I wanted to address something I recently saw on eBay. And I don't know people out there. I'd like to know who are the people buying minifigs pre-order from people. Now, there are minifigs that come in a set. So let's say, I think like, for example, a set like this, okay? All right. When it was coming out, they're on pre-order. Maybe like 3 weeks, maybe more. I don't know. But what I'm seeing is somebody is actually taking that set of a new set that's coming out right now in 2025 in August. And they're saying those minifigs, they're pre-selling them at ridiculous prices. Now, when I see the person doing this, I'll be honest, I personally think it's somebody who is buying them, buying the sets, stealing the figs out of it, and trying to return them. That's what I'm thinking. But let's say if they're selling the minifigs pretty much for more than what the set costs, well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice. And they can have all the parts. If they do have a Bricklink store, then they could at least sell the parts. So they're, whatever the parts sell for, they would have that positive. Okay. But I just don't believe this. But I understand that a minifig, is why some can sell for a lot more than others. If you're buying a set, what's the one set from Zelda? Okay. The Zelda set's a $300 set with a few minifigs, and it's the only thing that they're in. The Stranger Things house. They're unique minifigs, one-time deal. Someone spending that kind of money on a set, yeah, the parts are worth X, but the minifigs are what we all like. And I'm just cool with all that. It's just selling them in a pre-order. I think it's almost like, it reminds me of COVID when people were selling hand sanitizer for $20 a bottle or mask for $5 a piece. It was an abuse. And I don't like it because I actually have, as a Lego collector myself, I don't like seeing people out there buying stuff and getting gouged by somebody selling them on eBay. Now, can the people not buy them later? I mean, me personally, I'm like, if you're buying just the minifigs in pre-order, why wouldn't you just buy the set from whoever, Walmart, Target, Lego, as a pre-order? But you're like, oh, they don't want the whole set. They just want that one minifig. I don't know. I understand that part, but then I'm like, well, once the set's available, you'll be able to find that minifig in a lot of locations like Bricklink, Brickowl, eBay, and I guarantee it'll be cheaper than what they're selling them for. But it made me think, wow, I should start doing the same thing and just list the prices at like maybe 50% of what they were selling them for, which would be reasonable, okay? Not expecting to really sell any, but at the same time, it's like, I'd rather force him to drop his prices just in spite of not, oh gosh, I'm confusing. Just so other people I know wouldn't be gouged in the pricing. Look, minifigs, if they sell for 50% of what a set is, it depends on the size of it. I mean, that's reasonable. It's acceptable. It's not the best scenario for the buyer or the seller, but it's within reason. It's when they get up there a little bit more to where you're like, just buy the set, you know. Maybe you don't want the parts, but give them to a kid or something, right? But you're like, spend $300 just to get, $150 worth of minifigs. Makes sense. But don't buy them pre-order on eBay from somebody just selling minifigs pre-order. It's wrong. I mean, maybe I'm that old school in a way, but geez, that's just so awkward. I just saw it the other day. I was just kind of shocked. I was like, where do they come up with this stuff? But I know other guys out there and women that do a lot of Lego blogs or whatever on YouTube. Everyone's always astonished at seeing people selling pre-orders for like $30 more than the retail price. And we're just like, why wouldn't you just order it from the store? You're going to get it quicker. You're going to get a better scenario if it's a damaged box or anything like that of being able to get replaced. There's so many ways that it doesn't make sense to order pre-order items off eBay. So please, for my few people that I reach out there, do not ever buy pre-order stuff unless if it's directly from the stores. But I honestly think I'm going to set something up to where I'll start doing that just to watch those people. And if I see them doing it, I'll just simply, okay, I'll do the exact same thing, maybe 50% of their pricing. So people that are actually like wanting to buy them, they'll maybe be able to look at it and like, well, geez, he's asking $35 for a minifig and this guy's only asking 15. I'll just give him from 15, hoping the other guy will just lower his prices. If it was within that reason, okay, it wouldn't be an issue, but that's price gouging to me. Last thing I just want to talk about is with the controversy about buying Lego sets that are knockoffs, okay? This is a thing that somebody just recently made another post about, which is great stuff. And he actually had purchased a couple items from Mold King and others, and he kind of explained his scenario. And a lot of it I kind of understand. Maybe I sympathize with a little bit of it, but it's like if you have the thought process that, okay, once Lego retires a set, they're saying they don't want to profit off it anymore. So if a third party sells it, it should be open market, right? Okay. That thinking, okay, is somewhat acceptable. But at the same time, you're buying knockoff plastic pieces made in an area that is borderline disgusting facilities that are pungent to breathe in, that you need to know that the people in those areas are literally suffering while you can get your third-party sets for a third-party seller that's like Mold King. You're literally supporting the people that make the money off that to continue to take advantage of it. So try to be thoughtful to understand that buying knockoffs, okay, are not a good way of supporting nothing except labor for young children. And now my daughter's staring at me and she gave me this. So you know what that means, right? I don't know. They don't know that's not a cell phone anymore. Okay, cell phone should be like that, right? Okay, not that. Okay, or I'm gonna give her a banana next time. So I'll end this conversation because now she's really staring me down. Very awkward. I'd actually turn the camera on her. I bet she'd run away if I did, right? Anyways, all right. Take care, everybody. See you. You want to say bye? No. Bye.